Hi, I'm Lisa von Drasek, and I am the curator of the Children's Literature Research Collections at the University of Minnesota. And here today I have
Megan Kocher, and I'm the curator of the Doris Kirschner Cookbook collection on the St. Paul campus at the University of Minnesota.
And this is a special edition of Read This Book because there's a special event coming?
Yes, the Doris Kirschner lecture is coming up on December 1st in the CALS auditorium. We're going to have 2 speakers come, and it's going to be, so it's not going to be so much a lecture as a conversation this year, and it's going to be really interesting.
And the 2 lecturers, you have their books with you?
Yes.
So the first one is, can I hold it up?
Yep.
Okay.
There we go. Kitchens of the Great Midwest by J. Ryan Stradal. And this is a novel.
Uh-huh.
All right. And the other one is by kind of local food celebrity Beth Dooley.
No cover.
They take my covers. I know that.
In
that distresses you.
In
Yes.
Winter's Kitchen.
In Winter's Kitchen.
It does distress me. How did you know? Tell me a little bit about In Winter's Kitchen, because this is one I'm not familiar with.
Okay, so this is nonfiction, and it is sort of the Midwest response to the local food movement. So it's how do you eat local in the winter in Minnesota? But it's woven in, Beth Dooley's a great writer, and so she's woven it in with personal stories. She starts building it on this, one of her first Thanksgivings in Minnesota, figuring out how to make this meal, and it was kind of a failure and kind of a success, but
I'm doing Thanksgiving this year, so that's for me.
And then she takes it into meeting farmers in Minnesota. So you go through different foods like milk and things.
So I did just glance down apples, then wheat, and then cranberries and chestnuts.
Right. So she takes you kind of to the different farmers markets. You meet the people who are growing these things, and it's really a great picture of local food in the Midwest, and specifically in Minnesota.
But also would be of interest to anyone who's thinking locally and their own communities. And there's the wild rice.
Right, and so there are recipes in it as well.
No, I'm looking forward to that because I did basic wild rice. This is the recipe I need because my CSA gave me a packet of wild rice, and it's on the counter, and I keep looking at it. This is the one.
There you go. It's one more with some salt.
Okay. Great. I can do this.
Yes.
I love to read cookbooks, but the cooking part. So tell me about...
So then this is a great conversation because this is fiction, but it also is sort of a Midwest representation of local food. And so in this novel, you're following this character, but she's told through the eyes of a pastiche of different people in this novel, and all getting to know her in different ways. But her life sort of centers around food.
Wait.
Yes.
Back up a little.
Who is her? Who is her?
Yeah. Eva. So the thread through the book. Okay, I admit I read this book.
Yes.
And I gobbled it up, and it was a delightful read, not only for the food of the Midwest, but also the food culture.
Right.
So Eva is someone who is in the food culture of restaurants, would you say?
Yes.
And when you say follow different characters, it's from different point of views.
Right. So you meet her first through her father, and then through cousins and people she's dated, like different people in her life who come in at different points. But it all swirls around food.
And one of the things I loved about it is that we know about the food culture in New York City and in San Francisco and things like that, but you don't think of Minnesota as the hotbed of new and forward-thinking cuisine. And this book, chapter by chapter, takes you from all these different points of view, and you really get to enjoy not only the meals, but the people who make them.
Right. I think of both of these books as kind of love letters to food in Minnesota and to the great culture that we have around food that I think a lot of people don't know about outside of here.
I think the phrase that you just used, a love letter to the food of Minnesota. And with that, we'll close this Read This Book.